This is Jakob Weatherspoon, and you're watching Ohio Sports Net.
I'm Jakob Weatherspoon. I'm a DB. I play safety and corner for the high school, also receiver, and then I am class 2026. I'm a senior.
Jacob, what does it mean to you to be an Avon Eagle?
It's doing things you don't want to do, waking up early, but it's also doing things you also want to do, hanging out with your friends every day, being around coaches, being around great people who teach you great things. And the best part for me about being an Avon Eagle was the grind, be with my brothers every single day, doing the things we didn't want to do, waking up early, the hard 2 days in the summertime when, it was hot, you were throwing up, but you were still going as hard as you could and just trying to do whatever you can to get better and also strengthen everybody else. Because if you're doing good, everybody else sees you doing good. It's like, it's a giver. Like, you just want to pick everybody else up as you pick yourself up.
You're probably one of the most talented players to ever come through this program. When did it click in your head that could be you?
I got here 5th grade. I started playing in 6th grade. As soon as I got on the field, it was like I didn't know what I was. I was just like, yeah, I run, I guess. And they were like, all right, go run straight. And I ran, caught a fade ball. They're like, so you're a wide receiver? I'm like, sure. And then ever since then, I was like, all right, this is kind of fun. And like middle school hit 7th and 8th grade, and that's when the bond really grew, and that's when I saw we could be something great. And like ever since then, as soon as freshman year hit, I was like, all right, now I think I see something brewing. And then track season came around, and once the track season came around, got all those records. I was like, I think I am kind of fast, so I was like, maybe this will work out eventually.
You had an older brother in the program. What did you learn from him before you even put on an Avon uniform?
Yeah, I would always see him. He's just eating PB&Js every day. I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm talking about not just ordinary PB&Js, like triple stack peanut butter jelly, peanut butter, another bread bun, and just triple stack. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, you'll see, bro. I'm like, I don't know if I want to see about this, but he's got this lab book thing I'm like, what's that? He's like, the playbook. I'm like, oh. Like, where'd you get that? He's like, oh, you'll get it from me as soon as I'm done. I'm like, all right, so I guess this will be interesting. But he taught me, because I used to go with him in the summertime because he was my ride. So the freshmen were separate from everybody else, but I would go with him and all the other guys. So that was something, going from no lifting into just lifting with those dudes. So it was great though. Seeing everybody in there, you saw something, you saw a brotherhood, you saw what you wanted to be around. That's what I wanted to be around. It just encouraged me to live harder and everything. Seeing everybody else get bigger and all this. So, and I met Coach Akedi in there, and it was like, yeah, let's do it.
With all the attention you've got, how have you tried to stay humble?
Yeah, there was always a lot of people like my mom and just family and coaches always saying keep it humble, and I understand why, because then you see people who aren't. It's just do you really want to be like that? And I'm like I don't really think so. So I just try to stay to myself. I know if I know that I'm good, or I know that I'm doing something good, I'm not just gonna go out and I'm just gonna try to show you so you can see that. But I'm not gonna sit here and tell you about it, because I'd rather show somebody rather I can tell them. So
what's your prediction? What do you want to see happen for your senior season?
I want to win it all at the end. That's the main thing, but also just have a great time in general with my teammates. Soak it all in, because it's our last ride. It was a great time leading up to this, and now this is us. Now it's our team. So I just want to hope we leave a good legacy behind and go back to back.
What did you learn from last year's championship?
It's a team effort, and everybody's got to have the want. If everybody doesn't have the want, you can't get it done. And not everybody, I'm meaning scout team, the coaches. I already know the coaches have it, but the players, from the scout team to the first strings to the nobody can get. You can't ever settle the whole time. You got to keep lifting, keep grinding. It's a lot. It takes a lot to win it all. You're not just gonna go in there and win it all. But if you stick to the code and stick to what you got to do, then it'll work.
What separates this team from other teams in the state?
I think the love that we got for each other. The bond is just too close. We hang out so much. We've been hanging out so much since we were kids. We did so much. We did everything together. And football is just another thing. But football is this is where we get to really show how much we care about each other. Just go out there and die for each other out there.
People have told me that this coaching staff is head and shoulders above any other. Do you agree with that?
I completely agree with that. They're here after hours all the time, 365 days a year. I'm talking about wintertime, summertime. They'll be there on a Wednesday in the summertime at, 6 to however long they want to stay there all night, just doing notes. We're watching other plays from last year, trying to get us notes for how we're going to be good this season. And we got a great staff in general. Coach Elder, he picks a great staff, and before the people here before, I'm just glad that everybody stayed and that we got what we got now.
When you come out of this great locker room on a Friday night, you touch the rock, go through the kids, and out that tunnel into that electric atmosphere, what's that like?
That's like my favorite part. Is like as soon as the doors open, once we're done with the prayer, that's like just seeing everybody. It's like a different feeling. Like the best part is when like right there, the team's right there on the right side at the visiting locker room. You just see them right there. Hopefully they're talking, because if they're talking, then the game's obviously going to be better. Because who doesn't want a game with trash talk? But that was probably like the best part. And then just seeing other people, it's just like you just feel the energy of the stadium and the fans. And like you can just see how much people like the community, how they love us, and like it just makes you want to go to put on for the city. So.
Are you a trash talker?
Yeah.
And we want all that! We want all that! We want all that! We want all that! I promise we want all that! I got some for your big ass! 2x2! Let's go!
I'm gonna be honest too. I told my mom I wouldn't lie, so.
Okay, what's more fun? Trash talking pregame or making a big play in the game?
The thing is, the trash talking pregame makes the game even better. So like once you make the play, you can like think about what he said pregame and like say something about what he said pregame after you make the play in the game, and it's like, yeah, I'd rather just talk. Yeah.
When I say 2024 Division II state champ, Avon Eagles, what does that mean to you?
A whole lot. You know, how much this team has came from all the years. Like I seen all the coaches, like Hokovar, he would just tell us like, man, it sucks losing the same team over and over and over again. I'm just like, I understand. And I just wanted to win it for us, and like I just want to do what I could, my 111 to, you know, see everybody happy. You know, we won. It was great. It was a great time, and I'm so grateful that we did. Grateful for all my teammates who put in all the work, the coaches, the grind, the families. It was a good moment.
What would it be like to win the last one your senior year?
Amazing. It'd be the topping on the cake, back to back. Never done before. I would love to see something like that.
One other thing people probably want to know is, what's your recruiting process been like?
I would say it was very interesting. I don't know if people know, my first offer was from Michigan. It was freshman year, summer, and the sophomore year. I was with Luke Hamilton. He was and he just kept taking me there. And then I met Coach Klink. He was the corner coach. And then I met like the whole staff and all that. And then once I sat down with him, we watched my film. He was like, "Well, I'm all for you," but he was like, "If you just keep doing what you're doing," he was like, because like, at first it wasn't like a full ride, it was like half or whatever it was, and he was like, "But if you keep doing what you're doing, like you'll get on full and everything." He was like, "You're great." He was like, "You just raw." I was like, "Yeah, I know, I'm young, man." So you can understand. But he gave me the offer. Then like, ever since I got that offer, I got like all the max, and then that's when I started getting like after the max, that's when I got like the Pitt, and then I got like Penn State and Ohio State and all that, all the Big Ten schools.
When those big schools come calling, what's that feel like?
It's different. It's a different kind of feeling, but especially like when they make you go to camp first to go get the offer, because then you're like, all right, here we go. You got it. The night before, you got to prepare.
When the big schools come calling, they want you. Is it almost like emotional? Is it like a feeling of accomplishment? What?
Yeah, for me, it was just like, I felt it, and I just wanted more. Like more. I don't know like how to explain it. Like I just wanted to get better. Like, cause I saw that they wanted me, but I wanted to show them like I could be like better than they already see. Like I don't know. It just encouraged me to keep going. Like when I would get one, I'd be like, I want them all, man. But then you get to this point in your recruiting process where you're like, all right, well now that you have them all, it's like where do you go? And then now it's all these different factors. You've met all these people, and it's different. Like trying to turn down all these people at a young age. Like all these people are all coming at you in different ways, and you're just like. You don't really know what to say, and you can't burn any bridges with anybody either, because you never know what's going to happen. Like in the new world with this college, like as you get all the coaches flip around, no league, players transfer protocol, all this kind of NIL, everything's new around. You just got to like let them know like the hard reality of it. Like if you can't go there, I'm sorry, it's just not for me. You just got to find what's best for you. Like at the end, like your parents are going to influence your decision, like the coaches, people, everybody, but like you got to find what's best for you at the end of the day. And like that's just what I did in mine. Like I was committed to Ohio State at first. And then I just like, time went on and I was just like, well, I don't know if this is for me. And then I took a visit to North Carolina, and like as soon as I got off the plane, I was just like, yeah, this is what I want to be.
So what was it? More the campus, the team, Bill Belichick? What was it?
It was like Belichick's girlfriend, but it was also like Also, like, I felt the love falling out, like, for Ohio State. Like, it just felt like they started taking me for granted, like, being an Ohio kid. And, like, because I was the first defensive commit, so, like, they just, like, knew I was going to be solid no matter what happened. And I just felt like there was, like, no communication. Like, they just started not talking to me and all this. But I was just like, all right. So, just took my visit. So, I went to Carolina. People loved me there. I loved it there. Everything there was great. The weather, people are great. Belichick's good. Great coach. He's not who you think he is either. He's a chill dude. He just walks around, you know, he's just an old man. That's all he is. He's just an old man. That's my dude, though. That's my dude.
Does that play into it that you could be playing for an NFL Hall of Fame coach?
Yeah, and like knowing like that I'm going for corner, and like we were talking about it. He was like, yeah, because like he had corners last year, but that like all those players are from the transfer portal. Like we're like the first, like the 2026 class, the first built class, and like knowing that I'm gonna be like one of his first built corners, like seeing like how like I progressed like through the years is gonna be interesting.
You ever make a play and then watch it on film and be amazed by yourself?
Yeah, I probably watch myself 15 hours out of the day. Yeah, I probably have like half my huddle views. Yeah, I watch myself every single day.
Did you ever like watch a play and be like, wow, how did I do that?
Sometimes, yeah. Like the jumping pick thing, I don't even remember that. Like I just remember like I don't remember spinning. Like it was just weird. I just saw the ball, I jumped, and then I guess I turned around. So.
And how much did you want to pick six if it wasn't for Lance?
I don't want to talk about it, man. I got that one. See, I also like know all my mistakes that I had a lot of, you know. Spruce Creek game, I blame myself. Dropped 2 picks. State chip game last year, dropped pick 6. I don't even want to talk about it. It hurt me, but
2 years ago, Carson had a potential pick 6 against Lake.
Oh yeah, and then he tripped and I fell. Yeah, I was like, follow me. I was like, follow me. And then I was running, and then he hit me right in my ankle. I was like, straight in my face, and just rolled. And then yeah.
So did it come full circle then, Lance getting you?
Yeah, I think that's what happened. Probably eventually. Karma's gonna hit eventually. You know.
What kind of legacy do you want to leave?
I just want all the kids to know, like, you can do whatever you put your mind to. Like, you can, if you want to be great, you can be great. You just got to put work in. Like, you can't just sit back and watch. Like, you got to be about it if you're going to talk about it. But you can do whatever you want. Like, do whatever you put your mind to. So.
Spoon, very, very outgoing. Spoon is very outgoing. Very, very likable. Very likable, I would say. And he's very funny.
Has he always been this outgoing? Like, when did he crack his shell?
He moved to Avon in like 5th grade. He always has been like outgoing like that. Because I was kind of one of the first people to kind of know him. So I would say he's always been kind of outgoing. He just hasn't been like known. And then, you know, everybody knows him now.
Freak athlete. I just watched him play basketball. Speed, strength. It's 6:20 in the morning and this dude's windmill dunking. It's like unbelievable to watch. You don't expect somebody just to like walk up there, no stretch, no warm up, and jump like that. And then obviously everybody knows how fast he is with his track speed. I'm excited to see him grow, get to where I know he can get to. I'm excited to watch his journey throughout his senior year, watch the whole team's journey.
That dude, he's a freak. He's crazy athletic. Me and him were friends since like 5th grade, and we used to ride bikes with each other all the time back in middle school. And nothing's better than we're crossing the road and I'm fly off my bike, smack his bike, he falls off, tires rolling, digging into his leg. He has the worst like tire marks on his leg of his life. It was the funniest moment ever. He was like crying and everything. He was like, my leg. And now he's D1.
He's a dog too. Like just seeing him run fast and blow people up, being loud on Fridays, it's great.
You ever met a bigger trash talker?
And Spoon? I don't know. But it's good though too. We need those kind of guys on our team.
It's my dude. He's trap rack, me and him, rack number 1, lifting every day with each other, hang out most of the time. You know, we're always with each other. That's my guy.
Who's the bigger trash talker, you or him?
Ooh. I think I'm about to give that one to him because I don't know. I think he's more wild than I am.
Jacob, oh man, he's one of my best friends. We've been friends since middle school, playing football together. We were on the same team 7th grade year, and we went undefeated. And we always talk about it all the time. I love hanging out with him outside of football because he's just so fun to be around. He's so funny. Being on the football field with Jacob, it's just fun to watch because he's so fast. He just flies around everywhere. He's making these calls. It's really cool to witness, like especially when I'm at receiver. So I play slot receiver. He plays safety, obviously. So going up against him just makes me a better receiver.
What's more entertaining, his athleticism or his trash talking?
I don't know. Every time we trash talk, I out trash talk him. Yeah, nothing on me like that. But Jacob, I love watching him play because he could get beat on a route and be beat by like 10 yards, which doesn't usually happen. But like if Matt would beat him, he'd be beat by 10 yards. He'd just catch up like that and get right back to the ball. It's crazy to watch, honestly.
I thought Matt burned him every play.
Nah, Matt would just hype himself up. You know Matt. He would hype himself up.
I think it was in 7th grade, had a science class together, and I don't think any work ever got done in that class. It was me and my friend Jackson and Spoon at a table. I don't think any work ever got done.
What grades did you guys get?
I think I got an A. They probably got A's. He was a nice teacher.
If Spoon's around, like, you just feel like you could just do anything. Like, you could just, like, take anybody, like, because he just has that, like, mentality that, like, you could just beat anybody.
Spony. Yeah, me and Spoon go back, like, to, like, 4th, 5th grade. When he came to Avon, I remember the first time he came to Avon, this dude was walking down the hallway with some other kids. This was the first time I've ever met him. We were going down to the office, and he smacked me in the back of the neck. First time I've ever met him. And I was like, hold on, who is this kid? So I always had this thing about him in my head until like 3 or 4 years after that, and we became friends. And then ever since then, we've been doing everything together. We play golf together all the time. Me and him, the best duo. Everybody know that. We always shooting under. Cam and all them, they always think they win. It's never true. Me and Spoon always win. And then we go back to the classroom. We go back to the football field, back in the old days, playing in the backyard, putting the work in all the time on the field. But yeah, that's my boy.
Did you ever ask him why he smacked you?
Nah, I should have went over there and beat him up, but I just, I choose not to. It's all good. I don't choose violence. It's all good.
Spoon. That's my guy too. I've known him. He's my day one. He's like part of my group. Like, he's one of my guys for real. He's funny. He's always laughing, always making jokes out of something. He can't take anything serious. Like, always joking about something. He likes to talk a lot. But yeah, he's my guy.
Goofball. That's my boy, but he needs to get his head straight. I don't know.
Why is that?
He everywhere. I don't know. He can't just settle down in one spot. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with him, but he is a really good athlete. Always battled for who was the fastest. I'm telling you, like, I didn't see him for like a whole year, and we're the same height. Out of nowhere, boom, growth spurt, hit him. I'm like, all right. So he's a little taller than me, but it's always been a battle with him. We've been boys since he first moved here, so that's my guy.
He's a really cool guy. Obviously, he's the corner going to North Carolina or whatever. He's got some bragging rights, he's allowed to, but I mean, he's just an awesome guy too. He's always so funny, and whenever you're around him, you're always smiling and laughing and cracking jokes, and he's just a good presence to be around. He's awesome.
Spoon, the Flash. I mean, literally, my parents were like, as soon as they came to the game, they were like, who was that? I was like, Jakob Weatherspoon. They were like, my dad was like, that's literally the Flash. They were like, they need to throw him the ball every time. And I was like, yeah, we tried to, but we can't. He's on injury protocol because that boy's so skinny. He need to eat his Wheaties. You hear me, Spoon? So listen, eat your Wheaties. And then just like the Flash and like just like smart, like he knows everything. Like the one pick he had, like, he literally knew. Like he looked at like the wide receiver and knew. Like he looked at the quarterback. And I think he told me he looked at the quarterback. He knew he was gonna throw it at the wide receiver, and he came down and just picked it off. It was a crazy pick. I was right next to him. We tried to drag him up in that end zone, but he couldn't. There were too many little what's the word?
He said you got in his way.
I did. I was trying to block for him, and this dude was doing like more than like 360s, and I was like, Spoon, what are you running the end zone? And I look over, I got like big old tubby boys running at me. I'm just like, yeah, it's over. Just like in practice, like we do jet sweeps, and like watching him, it's literally like, when he gets on the one side, he's watching, he's like, it's like, it's insane how fast he is, but I always tell him I beat him in a race. If I was as skinny as him, like, he's getting dusted, I ain't gonna lie.
Spoon is
another competitor. He is always on the field talking, and he doesn't matter who it is, he's talking, he's getting everybody riled up, getting practice better. So I feel like that's definitely a good thing about it. He wants everyone to do their best, and yeah.
Can you imagine if he ever lost his voice, what it would be like?
Practice would be completely different. It would be like quiet, I feel like. It would be a lot less talking at practice because if he couldn't talk. It's just he's the most vocal guy on the field at all times.
I've had the honor of like knowing these kids forever because Blake, being a senior with them, and I've just watched him grow as a young kid, and he's always had an it factor about him. He's got a contagious positive energy. If you're in a room with Jacob, you can't help but smile. Now you couple that with his tremendous athleticism. The young man's gifted. There's a reason why he's a Division I football player. But he loves the game, and he works hard at it. So sometimes when you have these kids who can play Division I, people just feel like they were born into it. But they weren't. Jacob's worked exceptionally hard at his craft, and he did so this entire offseason. And I'm excited for his future, not only this year for us, but as I watch him moving forward, because he's got an it factor.
What do you think he would ever do if he suffered from laryngitis?
Yeah, that would be tough for him. That might be the hardest thing for him, because he loves to talk. And ironically, I love to listen to him talk. Like I said, there's some kids who have an it factor, and he does. He has a contagious smile. He loves the game of football. I hope he continues with that spirit, because life gets hard sometimes. We all know that. Jacob's had some tough times in his life as well, but he's been able to smile his way through it and work his way through it. I'm really, really excited for his future. He's a kid that I'll keep in touch with forever.
Hollywood made a movie about Jakob Weatherspoon. Who would star as Spoon?
This is a great Michael B. Jordan, Michael B. Or like what's the dude name off Reacher? The Reacher dude. What's his name?
I don't know what that is.
It's like Jack Reacher, but I don't know.
Okay, I've seen the show.
I don't know the actress, but smart dude, always gets what he wants. You just always one step ahead. That's a me kind of person. Yeah, Jack Reacher.
So you don't want to go The Rock?
No, I don't like. He just does a little too much. I'm not a Dwayne Johnson kind of guy.
I like the Michael B. Jordan one.
Michael B. Jordan though. He little Wakanda Forever act. Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Sinners.
Yeah. That hurts me a little bit for Josh Allen and Sinners though.
Yeah.
Hurt me a little bit. Hurt me.
If you were a flavor of ice cream, what best describes you?
Something. Maybe like chocolate chip cookie dough with a little bit of caramel on top. Yeah. Sweetener. Yeah.
Any sprinkles? You know what sprinkles are for, don't you? Sprinkles are for winners. You never heard that phrase?
I have, but I like, instead of sprinkles, maybe like some Dippin' Dots on top of the ice cream. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. See, that's never done before. Maybe I might invent that, make some money.
You're just the entrepreneur.
Yeah, anything to make money. Money's life,
If you were a superhero, who would you be?
Oh. Is Black Panther a superhero? I guess so. Yeah, Black Panther. Yeah, King of Wakanda, Prince T'Challa. Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
I still never seen that movie.
Come on, KG. That movie is different.
Yeah?
Different. Long movie. It hurts a little bit, but then it's like, all right.
It hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, the Powerball jackpot is over $1 billion.
Billion.
If you hit that winning ticket, what would you do with it?
Spend a lot of it. Probably half.
On?
Probably 20 cars. First, I need a SVJ. Then get a little Ferrari LaFerrari 812. Then probably buy 2 yachts. It's probably like 6 different houses. Utah, Florida. Probably 3 in Florida though. Miami, maybe Naples, Miami is all I need actually. Miami's cool with me. And then probably, I'll get my mama a house too, because I know she gonna need one. And my dad, get my brother some money. Need my sister some money so she should stop asking, because she asked me for weeks. Yeah, she can stop asking for money, but yeah.
Where are you parking these yachts?
That's a great question. One in Bay Point, just to show everybody I got more money than you. Because, you gotta prove the haters wrong always, KG. You always gotta prove the haters wrong. But Bay Point, maybe Miami, need one in Miami. Myrtle Beach, Daytona Beach. and Virginia Beach. So 5 yachts.
2025 Division II state champs back to back. Could you have imagined that in your wildest dreams?
No, if I'm being honest, no. I mean, I knew we were going to win one eventually, but back to back, I did not think. And now, let's see, it's a different kind of feeling now. You know, it was a long season. I didn't get to partake in it, but you know, I had a lot of fun cheering my teammates on, so it was a good ride.
When did you realize growing up that one of these teams, while I'm in high school, is going to win state?
Definitely, like freshman year, I knew eventually we were going to win something. Because like if we never split up, we would never lost ever. Like because our freshman year team split up. We were split up through 8th grade, 7th grade. I don't think we'd have ever lost ever. 7th grade we didn't lose. We were undefeated, best 7th grade team in the whole country. I'm sure we already know that. But 8th grade we split up and I lost like a game. It's cool, it doesn't matter. Freshman year, though, I just knew we were going to be something eventually. And then sophomore year hit, and I saw it, and I'm like, okay. Sophomore year, we should have won. It should have been 3-peat, but some things happened during the last game, hurt you a little bit. It's okay, though. Just gives you motivation. And then my junior year, I knew we had it. Since the summertime, practices were hot. Everybody was fighting. That's what you need. You need the beef. That's what you need that's the key to success. That's the secret key, is the beef.
What kind of pressure did you guys have coming into this season?
A whole lot. Coach Utter put in all the seniors at the beginning of the summer before practice even started, and like gave us a whole meeting about like how the storm's coming and all this, and it definitely came. And we went through a whole lot of adversity through the season, and it was not what I expected it to be, but you know, we suffered that loss in Florida week 2, and that like after that we don't like losing like the bus. So you can just see like no, we just knew that wasn't gonna happen again. It just couldn't happen again. I don't know why, but the team just wasn't gonna let in. Like after that, we just knew how to get better every week. There was no more games to be played, none of that, and just we got to continue to get back to work and just go play.
When you got injured in a late game and you found the results, what went through your head?
I was just like, well, it's over now, so time to just try to help my teammates best as I can, you know, to coach them up, do what I can to teach them, see if I see something, tell them what I see, or do whatever I can to, you know, just help everybody else win, because we're all a team. So if I'm out, we still got backups. We played, 5, 6 safeties for a reason, so I had faith the whole way. Like, I didn't think we were going to lose once. I had faith in them the whole way. Even though they got a little doubty, you just got to tell them it's all good, bro. Just relax. And they all settled in and played great, so.
What do you say to the naysayers that doubted you guys every playoff game?
I can't say it on camera, but, you know, we loved it, by the way. We needed it. We needed all that. Because, like, the more you talk to us, that's probably not good for you. But it's good for us, though. We appreciate it. We see all the videos, the eagle head, holding my neck, all that. Yeah, we love it. We love it. It's just not a good idea if you want to do it against the Avon Eagles, so.
I was going to ask you that. How wise is that?
No, not wise at all. No. Worst decision. Or the worst decision is taking the ball. You don't want to take the ball. Don't take the ball. You get hurt. Hurt.
If the world asked you about him, how would you describe him? Jakob Weatherspoon.
Different. A different kind of person. And I don't think I'm the normal kind of person. Not in like I'm not talking like athletic ways and all that, but just like I feel like I think differently than everybody else. Like about this earth and everything. Like I'm a conspiracist, if the people didn't know. So I'm in a conspiracy. So I don't really believe. I always like I just think I don't know. There's always a reason for something, no matter what. Like there's a reason why we're in school for. I think we're in school for way too long. Too many hours. Too many more days. I feel like we can do whatever you want with the world. I feel like the world is yours, but I feel like we just don't know as much as we should know. But eventually, I want to be the one to show the world that we know like 2%, but we need to know 100%. And like the ancient civilization and all that, pyramids and all that, that was the most advanced time, and we're just the current residents right now. But we're gonna get back to that. We got AI coming up. You know, AI is getting big, so the world's gonna change soon, KG. I'm telling you, I told my teachers this last year. And guess what happened? The world was changing now. Like everything I told them that was gonna happen, it all happened. Like the fallout of Diddy and all that, it all happened over the summer. And they were like, "How'd you know?" I said, "You just gotta watch, KG."
So if you can predict the future, why don't you give me the winning Powerball numbers?
I'll tell you off camera.
I'll split it with you.
All right, I'll tell you off camera.
Okay.
I'll tell you off camera.
All right, fair enough. If you were an opposing offensive coordinator and you were going against Avon's defense, what would be going through your head?
What do we do at this point? They should have just started punting the ball on first down. Honestly, they probably had a better shot of winning, getting it off like a forced fumble off the return or something, than trying to go down and score on us. So, because you can't run the ball. That was the worst bad idea. You definitely can't throw the ball unless you're throwing that Jarrell side. Then you can throw the ball. But
what about Joe's side?
Oh yeah, if it's Jarrell over there and Joe over there, offensive coordinators are licking their chops. They just think it fade. If I'm a receiver, I'm automatically just QBC it. So. Yeah, but I'm over the top though, so I'm always gonna save the day for him.
So what do you think of Jarrell's pick six against Wadsworth?
Hand it to him. Just throw it right at him. I don't know what the quarterback was doing, throwing a field side hitch late. I don't even know what he was doing. But I saw it. I saw it before it even happened. And then you probably hear it on camera. But yeah, said some words, and then you see Jarrell run, and I'm like, yeah. But then he came off the sideline like, bro. He handed that to you. Just like I handed him the one pick, I forgot where it was. Ridgeville maybe, when I caught it, handed it to him, whenever that was. Yeah, everything's handed to him, Drew. The picks. All the picks are. They're just thrown right at him. He drops a lot of them, too. He's dropped so many of them. So many of them. Joe, they're both just, they can't catch.
There is one play I need to ask you about. In Florida, in the third quarter, quarterback runs wide to the Avon sideline, and you're coming up to boomstick him.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys almost met at the sideline. And then something happened on the sideline. Do you remember?
Yeah, when you fell. I said, oh shit, KG. I saw you, I was like, because I tried to hit him. I'm like, I saw you on the ground. I'm like, what happened? I was like, did I hit him? Did he hit him? I didn't even know what happened until like I watched the huddle footage or like whatever you showed me. And like you can see you running back, and then the feet click, he just falls straight back. I'm like, this dude just fell back.
Do you remember what you said to me?
What I say? I was like, what I say? I was like, get your old ass up, KG. Oh yeah, that's it.
I'll never forget that.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah, that's what it was. Cause I was just watching that Spruce Creek video. And like I saw me run, I'm like, what play is this? And then I saw you go back at the camera. I'm like, oh, I know exactly what play this is. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was funny. That was a good moment. That was some good times.
See, when you're big and famous and everything, I'm always going to remember that.
Yeah.
Because he was coming this way in front of me, and you were coming this way in front of me. And it's like you two were going to meet like right now.
Oh, it was going to be right there.
And I'm just like, where do I go? Where do I go? And like, I tried to move and my feet didn't, and just... It's like I saw two trains coming, and I'm like, how do I get off the track?
You can see on the footage, I'm like running right this way, and he was like right there. Now, it looked like it was going to be bad news. And it ended up still being bad news, but it wasn't as bad as it was. Yeah.
Well, what's funny is you two didn't even hit each other.
I know, not at all. No, I barely touched him.
He like cleared off, and you veered off.
And the only person who fell was you. And I did a little spin thing, and I'm like, I turned around, and I said, oh, there's KG on the
I'm glad I could provide you entertainment.
Oh yes, of course. I love it. I love it. It was a good moment.
And you've loved being on camera all these years, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes. You caught me off guard, Spruce Creek, when I was dozing off in the yonder, looking at the sky before the game started. And you had the camera on.
You were dozing off. You were soaking in the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was just looking off in the yonder, and then you see the camera. That's funny.
Those are the best shots.
Those are the little fun. Those are the funny moments. Though.
Yeah,
no, you remember those things.
Those are the organic ones.
Yeah,
or like I catch you on the sideline doing something to practice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dancing at practice, or I don't even know what happens. At practice, some things happen at practice,
Or any advice for any younger players or anything like that?
Never stop. Just keep doing what you got to do. Keep your head on straight. Listen to Coach Katie in the weight room, Coach Brooks. They get you right. Don't worry about them. And, just do what you got to do, man. Whatever it takes to be great and be what you want to be. Just don't let nobody doubt you. Like, everybody's gonna hate no matter what. Everybody always hates, but that's just life. If they're not hating, they're not doing something right. So take the hate in. Just go around it and just be you. Just don't let nobody change you.
If you were to give advice to the next year's team about a three-peat or the pressure that they're going to face being the two-time champs, what would you say?
Pressure is a privilege to them, and they should love that pressure and just take it all in and just know that there's people watching, but it's just all about doing you and doing your 1/11th on this team. And if you just do your job and put in all the work and listen to what all the coaches and everybody tells you, then you can three-peat.
And just don't listen to the haters though. Just you gotta block them out. Put the shades on. Put the shades on.
Put the shades on.
Yeah.